Hey, it's Steve from B&M. Today we're going to be talking about our B&M differential cover 14 bolt for the AAM 11.5 inch ring gear. But please check our website for more details on the different makes, models, and years this will fit. Now this B&M differential cover has got a durable black anodized finish on it. It's made from T6 aluminum. It's got a 3/4 inch thick flange. It's got these fins on here. It's going to help dissipate the heat and also with strength. It's going to give you additional fluid capacity. Also got these two low bolts right here. It's going to help support your bearing caps, an easy access fill plug, and an easy access magnetic drain plug. Now this is backed up by a lifetime limited warranty and is made right here in the USA. Now, the tools for the job are torque wrench, flathead screwdriver, 3/8 Allen key, short extension, a ratchet, a 1/2 inch socket, a 3/4 socket, and a 6mm Allen socket. Now I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this installed here in this Ram. Okay, today we're in the shop. We got a 2017 Ram 2500 here. We're going to get ready to go ahead and put on that new AAM 11.5 inch differential cover. So let's get this thing up in the air. Okay, first we're going to go ahead and remove the sway bar. So we're going to do these two bolts and undo these two bolts. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and remove the bracket, which is these two nuts right here. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and take off this bracket. It's got a little push-on washer nut. Now be careful, the edges of this thing is really sharp, but you want to take a little flat blade screwdriver and just slowly kind of pry it. Okay, so we got our sway bar off, we got our brackets off, and now we're going to go ahead and drain the differential. We're going to start by removing these 3 bolts, and then we're going to just loosen these ones, and then slowly just crack the bottom right here loose and drain it out. Okay, we got our differential cover off. We're going to go ahead and clean our surface area, make sure there's no debris, make sure you get all the old gasket off, and then this is a good time to go ahead and check your differential if you needed to. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start cleaning our surface area up, make sure there's no debris, getting the old oil off. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and screw in the support studs. You're going to screw them in from the inside, and you want to screw them all the way down to the stop. Okay, so we got these screwed down now. We're going to go ahead and put some black RTV silicone and then get this bolted up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this in place. Okay, so we got a cover mostly bolted up. Now on most vehicles, this will be a direct bolt on. Now in this particular case, we do have to do a little modification to make this bracket work. So some modifications are required on only certain vehicles. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and torque down our cover. We're going to do it in a crisscross pattern. We're going to start from here, go across, from here, down, etc., etc. Basically what this is going to do is going to evenly torque down the cover. We're going to go ahead and torque this thing down to 15 foot-pounds. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and put on the magnetic drain plug. We want to go ahead and put some Teflon tape on the threads. We'll go ahead and install this. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and tighten down the load bolts. We want to go ahead and screw these in by hand so that they just stop. Now next, since we tighten these down by hand, we're going to go ahead and torque them down to only 5 foot-pounds. It's not very much pressure on these guys. All right. And next, we're going to go ahead and put small bead of silicone on the threads. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the jam nuts. Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and screw on the jam nuts. We're going to go ahead and torque these down to also 5 foot-pounds. Not very much. Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and refill our differential cover. And this will be a lot easier to do with the sway bar disconnected. Okay, we almost got our differential filled up. Once you notice it starts trickling out of the fill hole, go ahead and put the fill plug in. Make sure you put some Teflon tape on the threads. Okay, the last thing on this particular vehicle is go ahead and reconnect the sway bar. Now, on some vehicles, you do not have to do this. Again, it just differs on different applications. Now, this particular vehicle, due to the lift it has on it, we had to make a spacer for the sway bar just to give us a little extra clearance on our differential cover. Okay, that concludes our installation here on our B&M differential cover for the AAM 11.5 inch ring gear. Installation time was roughly about an hour. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our B&M YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.